Up the middle. On to first. And Simeon is out. And now we take a look at the Rangers lineup. They're facing a pitcher today who's prone to giving up homers, so we'll see. We might get some big swings here today.
Yeah, I think the key, though, and the reason why he gives up those homers is that guys are locking in, they're aggressive, and they have a high confidence level. So I think if that's the approach these hitters take with the stuff he's got there on the mound, yeah, there's a good chance that there'll be some balls that fly a long way. But you can't get too big in your swing, otherwise you'll be really frustrated after this one.
Swing and a miss. Pitch misses, and it's 2-1. There's a strike.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Here comes the pitch. Got him swinging. Pulled the string on the changeup. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Nathaniel Lowe. Up the middle. Slings to first. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. We're midway in inning number 1. And now the Dodgers back here at Chavez Ravine. And on the hill, Jordan Montgomery. What do you look for here?
Well, this is a guy that usually turns in a very good outing. People like playing behind him. Everyone seems to be loose, and the offense tends to get going. So, you look at an opposing lineup, when they see him out there in the mound, they know that he's going to compete. They don't want to let him settle in. They want to try to knock him out, get into that bullpen before he gets real comfortable.
1 gone, bottom half of the first. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Swing and a miss, strike 1. And 2 as he waves at that one.
Going to really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. He swung over top of the curveball.
Well, you rarely ever see 3 curveballs in a row because that's one of those pitches that's most effective when you haven't seen it recently. You might see 3 sliders in a row, but right there, he was feeling that curveball and figured he could finish with that pitch.
Kicks and fires. And that one fouled off. The pitch. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And a curve misses outside. Seager zips it across, and they get the out on Smith. And that'll do it. Dodgers down in order. We played an inning. New inning getting started. Mitch Garver up to hit here. Mitch Garver, one of the rare major league players who hails from New Mexico, and one of the other ones, pretty good player, third baseman for the Astros. Garver grew up playing with Alex Bregman as a kid. Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. And that is cut on and missed. 0-1. And a good eye there. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Right-hander kicks, deals. Got him. One down.
Boog, he was shopping at the buffle right there, the way that slider made him look. That was just nasty.
Here's Josh Young. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
And a swing and a miss.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Second inning here, no score. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Squeezes it, and there's two away. Adolis Garcia stepping in for the Rangers. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Throws to first, and Garcia is out. And the inning is over. Nothing doing for the Rangers. We'll go to the bottom. Welcome back. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's some real power at the plate. Max Muncy. That one out to right. Garcia settles under it. And it's caught for the out.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Now J.D. Martinez at the plate. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. Chris, that 2018 Red Sox team that won it all, J.D. Martinez was a vital cog in that offensive machine. Of course, Mookie Betts on that team as well, but Martinez led the majors with 130 runs batted in. He was outstanding. In the dirt. Heim collects, fires to first, gets the out, 2 down after the strikeout.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. In the dirt. Heim gets it to first. Taylor out on the play. Back here at the ballpark, and here's the catcher, Jonah Heim. The line to kick the pitch. In the air, left field, down the line. Nice grab on the run. One up, one down.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
And the righty deals. Swing and a pop-up. Fair ball. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in, not going to get him. He's in there.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. Just a bloop hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame. Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. Strike in there. And safe. It's a stolen base. Tavares stands at third with one gone in the inning. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. On the ground to short, Rojas. Not in time to first, and a run comes across.
Well, that's one of those where you just have to tip your cap because he couldn't have played that one any better. Stood no chance with the speed running down the line.
Now it's Marcus Semien. First offering, runner goes. Swing and a miss. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Can't field it cleanly. Throw to first, gets it. Good job to stay with it there for the second out. And here's Corey Seager to hit. Ground ball right side. Freeman takes it himself. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man. As we go to the last of the third. And here's the veteran outfielder, Enrique Hernandez. That one down the line, and he grabs it in foul ground. Montgomery measures 6 feet 6 inches, 230 pounds, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2014. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals to third. Sends it to first. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, James Outman. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
That looked like a case of deciding to swing no matter what. That pitch was way up. Nice job of the pitcher knowing that this hitter's looking for something up that he can drive, but he just expanded the zone to his advantage.
1 down, base is empty. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. Miguel Rojas at the plate. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Rojas measures 6 feet even, hitting 9th in today's lineup. And he was born in Venezuela. That one pushed foul. Two outs. In the dirt. Tosses to first. And that is that. 9 straight. Back here in L.A., John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Nathaniel Lowe. That's in there. 0-1. Oh, 2 now. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Garver stands in now and watches strike 1.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
And a pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
No need to deviate from the slider right there. The hitter just not making the adjustment. He came at him with the breaking ball, pitch after pitch in that at bat, and evidently there was no answer for it.
Young in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. And there's a strike.
All right, there's number 8, 1 away.
The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. It's an immaculate inning. Bottom of the 4th. Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Mookie Betts. Montgomery back to work. And first. Offering is fouled off. Chris, remember back in 2018 on August 9th at Toronto, Mookie Betts hit for the cycle, but it wasn't just he hit for the cycle. He needed a home run at his last at bat in the 9th and delivered. That one misses in the dirt.
Oh, hitting for the cycle, one of the toughest things to do and most rare things to do in baseball, contrary to your beliefs.
I'm not a cycle hater. I just would rather a single, 2 homers, and a double. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. They say you win. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
And ball one.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Next offering is in the dirt. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Had him out front for strike three. And up to the plate is Will Smith. He's 0 for 1. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Well, right now this battery is seeing the aggressiveness of the hitters early in the count and often. So got to be real careful that you don't give too good of a pitch, especially early in the count.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Nothing but curveballs so far in the at-bat. Kind of makes it difficult as a hitter to know what to look for, because you start wondering if he'll keep coming with it or if they'll try to speed you up.
That misses, and that's ball two. The Dodgers still looking for their first hit in this one. The pitch. Got him swinging for the strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball. Ready now for the fifth inning. Stepping in the long ball threat, Adolis Garcia. Pitches in for a strike. 0-1.
Now just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Pulled down the line. This one hammered, but it's foul.
Clearly hoping he could get a swing and miss on that, but doesn't fool the hitter with that breaking ball. Nice job, just couldn't keep it fair.
That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
He seems to have lost a little bit of focus on executing that pitch right there, not staying through the target, and clearly not the release point he wanted.
Heim in the box now. No balls and a strike. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. That one inside, and the count 1-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Next pitch misses inside, and that's ball two. Nobody out, runner at first. And the right-hander deals. That one inside, and that's ball three.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one ripped. And out of here. He'll touch them all. His second home run of the series, and they boost their lead. It's 3-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
That's through there for a strike. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first and hustling for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And he'll make it into third with a triple.
Having a really nice game here. That's his second extra base hit. I'll tell you, man, it's such a good feeling when you smoke a line drive into the gap.
And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Boog, that wasn't even close. You know, sometimes a guy will barely miss the zone and hit someone, but right there, he completely lost the handle, and that's when it gets a little scary.
And here comes the Dodgers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Joe Kelly gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
Tavares, the runner at third. Duran on at first with nobody out. The 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. At the belt and fires. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field, and that'll fall for a base hit. Runner stops at third, and they're at the corners with nobody out.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Rangers putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
That one misses, and a count 2-1. That one the other way, and it's off the bag. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. He kind of muscled that one out there. Didn't get the barrel with it, but the important part was that he found a way to stay through the baseball and just drop it into center field.
Nathaniel Lowe up to hit, and that's in there for strike 1.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
0-1 now. And a foul ball. Left-hand hitter waits. Battling here as he fouls it away. And now 1-2. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Coming around third is Simeon. Now a long throw home. Not in time. He's safe as a run scores.
Well done. Drives in the run. Didn't make quality contact on the ground ball to the pull side, but sometimes it's just a matter of finding the hole in the defense.
Garver stands in here. Takes ball 1 low. There's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Next offering is in for a strike. No outs. Runners at first and second. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. Here's the third baseman, Josh Young. In there, and it's 0-1.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to finish off this hitter.
Popped up first base side. Makes the catch for the out. Up next for the Rangers, Adolis Garcia.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
Pitch is in there. That's strike 1. First and second, 2 down. And that one fouled off. The pitch. And down on strikes. And that'll do it. All in all, 10 come to the plate. They bat around and 5 score. Home half of the 5th coming up. And welcome back. Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. The wind of the pitch. That's a strike.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs.
Bounce to the right. And that one finds its way through. So a man on base to start the inning. And here is J.D. Martinez. 0 for 1 so far. First pitch, and he just misses. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. And that one is lifted in the air. Taveras going after it. And there's one away. Man at first. Now the left fielder, Chris Taylor. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Clearly all in on the fastball right there, but it was a changeup. Bottom just fell out of it. He's going to have to make an adjustment.
And a pitch. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
Next offering is down low. And now the lefty popped up right side low. Under it. And there's 2 down. Here's Kike Hernandez. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. There's a strike.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
Strike 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And down on strikes he goes. That is the inning. Back here at Dodger Stadium. All set for the top of the 6th. Now the catcher for the Rangers, Jonah Heim. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Heim in his 3rd season, 27 years old, and he's driven in 8 runs over his last 10 games. Comebacker to the mound. The throw to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
No, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
This one high in the air to left center. 2 up, 2 down.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
So next to hit for Texas, Ezekiel Duran. That one missed. Duran goes 5 feet 11 inches, 185 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. The pitch. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Bottom of the 6th, and stepping in is the speedy James Outman. Montgomery back to work. The other way. Young tosses the first, and a quick out, number 1. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Miguel Rojas. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. The wind and the pitch. That one misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And now 2-2.
2-2.
The 2-2.